Hi, everybody. It's the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Host, welcome back to the Baseball Head 3, and hopefully like this video and hit that subscribe button. So we're going to talk about in this video, Christopher Mad Dog Russo. Yes, still fighting this cold. I can't do his voice, which I normally can do. But Chris is always fired up. He's always like losing his mind over something, screaming like a crazy person. I don't know how he doesn't have blood pressure problems, because he hasn't had a coronary. That's probably why he eats those gummy pot bears, what the hell he's eating. But he's not happy about a particular football coach in college, Lane Kiffin of Ole Miss. I guess he's about ready to leave Ole Miss. Obviously, we got the young quarterback Arch Manning there. We'll see if he decides to leave, because that's a result of the situation. If he leaves Ole Miss and goes into the NFL ranks. But Mad Dog was not too happy about this situation, because the season for Ole Miss is still going on. And, well, maybe that's why they not played as well as they probably should. Maybe he's distracted. Who knows? This is Lane Kiffin. But Chris Russo, from according to Off Announcing. Headline: Chris Russo fired up over Lane Kiffin Ole Miss situation. How about a little loyalty? I've had enough of him. Oh, I'm so tired of Lane Kiffin. What a joke. You don't do this to your team, okay? I would mention, the dog left in WFAN in 2008, I believe, and he basically dropped everything, just quit, because he had another job at Sirius XM, and he didn't want to continue to work with his partner, Mike Francesa. So he has no problem doing it, but he doesn't want other people doing it. He'll do it. Do as I say, don't do as I do. By all accounts, it's very unclear what Lane Kiffin's next move will be. Will he remain at Ole Miss, lead them into the college football playoff, and continue building the program? Question mark. Will he announce he's leaving for LSU or Florida, but remain at Ole Miss, the CFP? Will he announce he's leaving for LSU or Florida, leaving Ole Miss high and dry, as they attempt to win the NSC and the CFP. Now, again, Dog dropped Mike and the Mad Dog when they were number one. He had no problem doing it. All options remain on the table, and presumably we won't have a clear answer until after the Egg Bowl. In the meantime, noted football aficionado Christopher Mad Dog Russo had some strong opinions on Kiffin, and what he reportedly may end up doing, well, we're going to find out. Lane Kiffin is a clown. Ole Miss took him out of FAU, where he obviously had problems at Tennessee. Al Davis couldn't stand him. He got fired at USC. Russo ranted on Wednesday's episode of First Take. He's done a good job. He's a good coach, but you know what? You owe it to this team that's got a chance to win a national championship to play out the year. You want to leave January 15th? I don't care about the recruiting day. You want to leave January 15th to go to Baton Rouge or go to Gainesville? Go ahead. But you owe it to your team and that school and those players to follow up the year. He can win championships at Ole Miss. He's shown he can win championships at Ole Miss. It's not like he can't get talent there. For him to do this, go on McAfee and sort of circumvent the questions. I've had enough of him. Oh, I'm so tired of Lane Kiffin. What a joke. You don't do this to your team. Okay? Again, Dog did this to his team. To drive home his point even more starkly, Russo got into a classic yelling battle with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith. They're still yapping over Kiffin's intentions, where he pondered whatever happened to being loyal. Well, again, Dog wasn't loyal with WFAN. He couldn't wait to get out of there. Guy was doing a morning show after Imus left, and he'd say, I'm going to leave. Okay. So leave. But don't be coming back years later to get people to forget how you left, Doggy. How about a little loyalty, Bell Russo? How about a little idea that Mississippi bailed him out from some college in Florida to go to Oxford? How about a little loyalty to say, you know what? They were good to me here. They pay me well. We have a good team. I owe the team the conclusion of the season before we talked about any other job. You can debate the merits of Russo's argument and even dispute the notion that Kiffin owes Ole Miss any loyalty at all. But if the head coach does indeed leave Oxford following the Egg Bowl before Ole Miss's potential championship season is over, for Russo's head to explode in full. I mean, really, he's gonna have a coronary. I'm surprised he hasn't had a coronary on the air. Really, I mean, you know. And you wonder if a lot of it with Russo was real, because I've met him. He's pretty calm. It was a long time ago, but he's pretty calm to deal with. But on the air, crazy, nuts. On the air, he's crazy, really. Love the guy, but boy, he is out there. Reason why I always call him Fruit Loops. He is, ooh. You know, I can't. You know, look. Voice is just not there yet. But again, what do you think about this thing with Russo? Is he right? Is he right about Lane Kiffin? I don't know. You have a right to see what else is out there when you have a chance to improve yourself. And if he's not happy at Ole Miss, do you want a coach there that's not happy? I don't think so. You want your boss being there that's not happy? No. You know, because that trickles down. That trickles down to everybody under him. The coaches, the players, you know, the water boy. You know, it trickles down. But you let me know what you think about this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Head 3. And I'll see you later.